my God. This is the question I get. Anytime I get a lot of questions that are exactly alike, I'm like, maybe that's a question I didn't answer yet. Ray says, why didn't you recommend D3000 or D5000 series Nikons? Well, there's actually a really good reason why I never recommend those. I don't talk about them. I don't recommend them when Nikon rolls out a new D5000, whatever the hell. I never talk about it. It's because I never recommend those cameras to anybody. They're cheaper cameras. Why wouldn't you recommend a cheaper camera? No, they're actually more expensive cameras. You can't use D-series screw drive lenses on them. There's no non-CPU setting. You can use them, but kind of. There's no non-CPU setting for dropping AIS lenses on D3000, D5000 series cameras. They're cheaper cameras. Yeah, but for the same money, you could buy something a lot better. It's kind of like the same way people shop for cars. Ever see somebody that drives you never seen those really crappy Chevrolet cars? They're like, that thing ain't gonna last too long. It's made out of recycled beer cans. It's it's like, well, it's a cheap car. It was only $6,000. That's that sort of mentality. When people go to I don't believe in buying American-made cars, by the way, because they're shit. You ever see someone goes to a car and says, I want a new car. Ever heard of Click and Clack, the Tappet brothers? They have this show up in Boston. It's called Car Talk. I don't even think it's on the air anymore. It might still be on the air, but I think it's not on the air anymore. They said never, ever, ever, ever buy a new car. And they are right. But you see people drive those little beer can cars. They look like a little piece of shit. It's like, well, it's pretty cheap. You know what? You can get for $6,000. Well, that car new is $6,000. And I go, people say stuff like that. I go, you know what you could get for $6,000? Now I'm going to use the car analogy, which is directly applicable to the camera analogy. I don't know, I can't get much. For $6,000, this is the best car I could find. Yeah, but that's new. For $6,000, you could get a lightly used BMW. It's like 1,000 times better. Yeah, but it's got like 50,000 miles on. Who gives a shit? Who cares? Same thing applies to cameras. You see that BMW will do a lot more than that recycled Chevrolet piece of shit that's made out of recycled beer cans. You know what I'm talking about? Beep, beep, beep. You ever see those cars going? I love the little smart cars, too. One that look like if you get in a wreck with that car, you're going to die. You're going to die. You ever seen those little cars? They're about twice as big as a human person. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. I love those little cars. Every time I see them go down the road and I'm in my car, I go, they're so funny. Same thing applies to cameras. Beep, beep. Go like this. Go, beep, beep. Anytime someone mentions D5000, D3000 series, can go, beep, beep. Get something used, slightly used, that is awesome, that'll let you use all those really cheap, awesome. There's decades after decades after decades of AIS lenses, D-series screw drive autofocus lenses, D3000, D5000 series cameras. They can't drive those lenses. By drive, I mean autofocus. Yeah. So there's two mentalities. There are people that know what the hell's going on, and people that don't know what the hell's going on. They're like, I've only got so much money. It's like, good. Buy the camera equivalent of a used BMW or Mercedes, whatever the hell you used Toyota. I don't care what the hell it is you like. Perfect analogy. You're like, I've only got $6,000. This is the best new car you just said best new car I could find for $6,000. Isn't that what you said? Is that what you said? Yeah, that's what I said. I got $6,000 to spend on a new car. You just said new car. Yeah, what's wrong with it? Stop saying new car. Why? I want a new car. No, you don't. For $6,000, you can get a new piece of crap, or for $6,000, you can get a lightly loved, a pre-loved, boom, 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 piece of awesome, like a used BMW. In this case, like a used D7100, used D7200, used Nikon D3. Do you know that for the cost of a a new D5000 series camera, you could basically get a really awesome used Nikon D3? You know how much a D3 used to cost? Many, 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 many thousands of dollars. It still makes 20 by 30 prints just fine. It's like, which would you rather have? A new plastic turd made in Thailand? Or an awesome piece of metal made in Japan? What is wrong with people? I'll take the new plastic piece of crap made in Thailand, please. Okay, so you're going to pick that over the slightly used Nikon D3, which is made out of metals, the most indestructible camera ever made, and it was made in Japan. Hey! Yeah, I'm going to choose a plastic turd muffin. Okay, you go with that. You let me know how it works out. By the way, you can't use any D-series screw-drive lenses on that camera. It also has no non-CPU metering. Yeah, you see there are two different mentalities out there. This mentality and this mentality. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to make a wise decision. Thank you very much. There you go. There's the answer to that question. With a little humor added. Shabam. You gotta be smarter than the average bear, boo-boo. Or not. Bye. I've had a lot of caffeine this morning.